Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Dugan. I'm your host for this evening. I'm not a guitarist, but tonight is all about the guitar, and we have a couple of guitarists joining us who are a little bit better than me at this beautiful instrument. So pleased to have all of you joining us tonight. I want to ask all of you to get into the chat section throughout the evening. Tell us where you're watching from. Let us know how you're enjoying the program. And also, please participate in our game, which happens towards the end of the evening. A little bit about the people who you're going to be meeting tonight. We have Preston Hong, who's just 11 years old and was just featured on our program quite recently. He's joining us from Los Altos, California. And we also have Bokyung Byun, who's joining us from LA. Now, Bo was an alum back in 2013, was her first time on the show. And she is a rising star guitarist, just absolutely killing it out there. She recently won the prestigious 𝐕 International Guitar Competition, which is a big deal. And she was the first female guitarist to win that award. And I've lost my touch already. I've totally, my fingers are bleeding. This is a very difficult instrument to play. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down, and let's turn things over to the masters. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 11-year-old Preston Hong. Bravo, bravo, Preston Hong. Preston, that was wonderful, my friend. How do you tell everyone what you just played?
Well, I played a piece called Tango in Sky. It's by Roland Deans, and he improvised this piece in a concert and eventually wrote it down later. I really like this piece because of the unique percussion and rhythm.
Well, we are so excited to have you with us tonight, Preston. And we also have with us another guitarist. Let's bring out Bo Byun. Hello, Bo. It's so nice to meet you. I mean, we actually cross paths sometimes at Juilliard, but never actually, we're always on our way to our practice rooms and everything. So it's great to finally be meeting you here. And I thought you two could talk for a second because from what I understand, Bo, this isn't actually the first time that you're hearing Preston play.
Yes, I was judging a competition back in September this year, and Preston was one of the competitors, and he actually won the guitar he's playing right now. Can you tell it? And he's pointing at it. Yeah, and he just got to pick it up, right, from the maker himself.
Yeah, so I was really excited to receive the guitar from Mr. Kenny Hill himself at his workshop. And maybe a few days after the competition, I got to pick it up. And 2 days after, I actually recorded its Sunburst with the same guitar. So that's really cool.
That's really exciting. Now, Preston, I know you've done some research on Bo. Of course, she was one of the judges who you had to impress in that competition. Do you have any questions for her?
Yes, I actually do. I listened to your From the Top interview, and I learned that when you were 11 years old, you went to China on your own to learn from a famous guitarist. I can't imagine you did that at such a young age. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, I was almost a little older than you when I went to China, and it was really just to play guitar, and yeah, that's all I did when I was in China for about 2 years. So yeah, that was my experience there.
Wow, so intense. This is gonna be a fun night. I love the sound of the guitar. I don't know how to play it. And I'm very jealous that both of you do. But just before we dive into some more music, tell us where each of you are coming from right now. Bo, you're in LA?
Mm-hmm. I'm in LA, and you will hear the occasional street noise because I live in the downtown area.
Nice. And how about you, Preston?
I am dialing in from my living room at Los Altos, California.
What is that sign behind you?
It's a sign I got from a book fair a few years ago, and I just decided to put it here because I just like playing video games, so I put the sign behind me.
I occasionally play a video game here and there myself, but I'm sure that you could school me at any game. Let's dive into some more music. Bo, what have you got for us?
So I saw that Preston was playing Tango and Sky, so I figured I'll do another Latin American piece, although Roland Dion is not from Latin America. This piece is by Leo Brouwer, who's a Cuban composer, and the piece is called La Grande Servante.
Well, it's been a long time since you heard this, but take it from the top.
Oh, that brings back memories. Okay.
Wow. Byun, one of our illustrious From the Top alums. That was so magical, so much color, so much variety in that performance. Wow, I'm blown away. I want to turn it over to Preston, our young 11-year-old guitarist. What did you think of that performance, bud?
That was amazing. I really thought it was unique how what you did at the end, like you pulled the string at the opposite side of your hand.
Right.
Can you talk a little bit about that? Yeah.
Sure. So usually we do pull out slurs like this way, right? But I think Brouwer really wanted that strong ending. So I guess what he resorted to was to do it the other way, which then you can't really pull it off real strongly. So yeah, that's like a really unique feature at the very end.
Yeah, that makes it sound so much fuller.
Yeah, that ending is the kind of thing that just forces us to want to leap to our feet and applaud. It's so inspiring. This is off to a great start. I'm so excited about tonight's concert. I want to get to know each of you a little bit better, so we're going to do our lightning round now, okay? So I'm going to ask a couple of questions, and I want you to just give the first answer that pops into your head, and we're going to start. Preston, I want you always to go first, okay? And then we'll hand it over to Bo. Okay, so Preston, favorite From the Top memory?
Probably when they announced my name on the radio, I was just talking. I could hear myself. I was like, hey, that's me.
Yeah. A lot of people heard your voice and your guitar playing. Hundreds of thousands of people listened to that. It's pretty cool. That's a lot of people. How about you, Bo? Favorite From the Top memory?
Just making new friends.
Yeah. And that's one thing that I love about it too is, you know, it's like a family and everyone stays in touch. How about, Preston, your favorite guitarist?
My teacher, Christopher Mallet.
Nice. How about you, Bo?
For me, it's Jillian Bream.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How about, Bo, your most treasured item?
I've been super into Baby Yoda lately, so this is, for now, the most treasured item these days.
Can you bring it a little closer to the camera, possibly? Oh my God.
That is a little wobbly, but exactly.
That is so good.
I'll go back.
From The Mandalorian, amazing show. If any of you are Star Wars fans and also fans of like the Western genre, which I am, it's a great show that combines sort of the best of both worlds. Preston, how about your most treasured item?
Okay, so let me just bring her over. Maybe come over here. So this is my sister, Amelia.
Aww.
She is my most treasured item. Oh, she's not an item, she's a person.
She's a person, but most
Yeah.
treasured. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, how about your favorite musical term, Preston? Your favorite musical term?
It's probably vibrato because it makes music, like the note, sound a lot more beautiful.
Nice. How about you, Bo?
For me, it's dolce. It always makes me think of candies.
Ooh, yes, sweets. How about your favorite Disney movie, Preston?
Toy Story 4.
Oh,
They're up to 4 Toy Stories now?
I think so.
I can't keep up with that
catch up.
franchise. Yeah, I really do. How about you, Bo?
Snow White. I love the music. Grew up with it, so.
Timeless classic. Okay, and finally, during these past 8 months, are we getting close to 9 months of quarantine? What are some silver linings that you've found, Preston?
What's the silver lining?
A silver lining is like, you know, it's been a sort of a tough time the past 8 or 9 months, but has there been anything that's been really positive for you, something you've really enjoyed about the sort of change of lifestyle?
Well, there's probably only one thing that really helped, and it's that I got to play a lot more video games.
Gamers only.
Gamers only. And I'm sure you also had a little bit more time to practice the guitar too. A little bit. How about you, Bo?
For me, I got to learn to cook better. I was never good at it, but you know, I had all this time, so I started cooking more.
Have you found a signature dish?
Oh, I don't think I'm even there yet, but I think lasagna has been the best one I've made so far.
Oh,
food.
yeah. Lasagna's your favorite food, Preston?
There
Yep.
you go.
Yeah.
Well, we all got to hang out in person when this is all over. And, Bo, you're making lasagna for all of us.
Sounds
Thank you both. It's been great doing this lightning round, getting to know you a little bit better. And now let's get on to some more music. Preston, you're up next. What do you have for us?
So I'm going to be playing a piece called Julia, Florida. To me, this piece is about life. There are always ups and downs in life. Sometimes there will be struggles, but there's always hope that everything will be fine again. So I hope you enjoy this piece.
That's a beautiful message. Take it from the top. Bravo, bravo. What a sweet and beautiful little piece that was. Just so charming. Preston, that was great. Hey, we've got a master guitarist with us in Byun. Bo, what do you have to say to Preston? How'd you feel about that performance?
It was so sweet and so sensitive. Yeah.
Thank you.
I can tell you really liked the piece.
Thank you. Yeah, it's my dad's favorite piece.
Oh.
Oh, that's so nice. Well, let's keep the music rolling. Bo, what are you going to play next?
I've also prepared barrios inspired by Preston's selection. This is his tremolo piece, the one that uses the tremolo technique on guitar, called 𝐿 Tremolo.
Can't wait to hear this one. Wow. That was so special. Just totally transported me, and your sound and your control are just amazing. It's such a treat to just sit here and listen to you play, really. For those of you just joining us, we have two alum guitarists with us tonight. That was Byun, who was on our show for the first time back in 2013, and now she's taking the world by storm. She's kind of a big deal in the guitar world. And then we also have a very recent alum, Preston Hong, who's just 11 years old. They're both joining us from California. Preston, since you're the youngest on the show today, you get to pull out all the stops, and now it's your turn to ask me and Bo some questions.
Okay, I'm about to
Are you ready?
Pull out my paper. Here it is.
Pull it out.
Okay. Yep,
Okay.
so I have a few questions. Are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Question number 1. Can you describe yourself in 3 words? Bo can go first.
Ooh. Lazy, but diligent.
That's good. That's very good. Mine is not a guitarist.
Okay. Okay, so what would you like to do besides playing music?
Who goes first on this one, Preston?
Bo could go first every time.
Oh, every time. Oh, sorry.
Oh, wow. I feel honored
Yes,
every
please.
time.
Every
I
time.
like trying out different foods, so I'm not very good at cooking, but I mean, not anymore. We can't really go to restaurants, but I still like trying different restaurants.
Okay.
Well, so was it, if I could be, like, if I could have a different job?
Yeah, what would you do besides playing
Oh,
music?
that's what you meant.
I would like to be a professional athlete, which is very, very impossible for me, given my athletic skills or lack thereof. But I would love to be a baseball player.
Okay. So for the 3rd question, what is your favorite junk food?
Oh, so many. Skittles.
Yum.
I'm a sucker for chocolate, but I actually, does that count as junk food? Because I like the dark chocolate, I like the fancy
That's the
stuff.
healthy one.
That's the healthier stuff. I don't know yeah, chocolate. That's going to be my final answer. I'm sorry.
Okay. Where in the world would you most like to visit?
That's a hard one. I want to go everywhere. Right now, as of now?
Yeah,
As
whenever
of
you
now,
want.
how about Korea to see my family?
Yeah. Okay.
I was going to say something similar. I haven't been to California since before the pandemic, and my wife's family is all there, and I love California. So I really miss it. You guys are lucky, especially now with the winter coming. I miss California. But in general, I would love to spend some time in New Zealand. I've never been there, and love to go there. Check it out.
Okay. For my next question, what do you do first thing in the morning?
I'm not sure at all. Every day I think it's different. How about drinking some tea
Okay.
to just wake myself up?
Yeah. Okay. What about
For
you,
me, it's coffee and the New York Times crossword every morning.
Classic.
Like,
Peter? Okay, so
I know.
now the next 2 questions are individual questions. This one's for Peter. I heard you're from Philadelphia, so which cheesesteak, Geno's, Jim's, or Pat's?
I love that you put Jim's on there. Oh my gosh, that's great, because normally people say Geno's or Pat's, and then I say, nah, it's Jim's. But yes, Jim's for sure. That's my go-to.
Okay, that's nice. Okay. For Bo, which fried chicken, Popeyes, Church's, or Bonchon's?
Oh no, I can't choose. Oh, and I love fried chicken. Popeyes. Alright, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But if I could have all of them, I'll have all of them.
Yeah, I like them too. Okay, who do you look up to? Like, who's your inspiration, idol?
My mom. Just her work ethics and yeah, just in general in life, I really look up to her.
Okay. That's sweet. Okay.
What about?
Well, I have to give a shout out to, if I had to say a musician, because there's a lot of ways to go with that, but I have to give a shout out to 𝐿𝐸𝐴 Perlman, who was a huge idol of mine growing up, and then as I got to know him through the Perlman music program, he was a mentor of mine, and I have a drawing of him over the piano. And so he's watching me saying, practice slowly, which is his number one motto, is to practice slowly. But yeah, no, I admire him for just being such a warm and genuine artist.
Okay.
All right. Is that it, Preston, or did you have a last final quick one?
Okay, I think you already answered this in the first question, but do you like coffee or tea?
Oh,
You already know the answer. You already know.
fighting against each other on this.
Okay, you were great, Preston. Thanks for those questions. Woo, I'm literally sweating, though. I'm not used to being on that side. So now it's time for our game. We do have more music. You're each going to perform one more piece for us. But before that, we have our game. For those of you watching at home, we really want you to participate. That's what makes this so fun. We want you to play along at home. So do that by going into the chat section and giving us your answers. Now, every week the game is a little bit different. And so, yeah, things are going to be a little bit different today. Have you two heard of the game Two Truths and a Lie?
Oh yeah, I love that game.
You
Like,
love
I
that
do with
game?
My sister and my family.
Okay, so the way the game works is I'm going to say 3 statements, and 2 of them are true, and 1 of them is not true. Only there's a little catch because they're going to be specifically about musical instruments. Okay, now tonight is all about the guitar. I know sometimes you may feel like the classical guitar doesn't get as much credit as it deserves among the classical instruments. So I thought what we'd do is look at some really obscure musical instruments. Really, really, really bizarre musical instruments that are so strange you might not even believe they're real. So I'm going to tell you and describe to you 3 musical instruments. Okay? 2 of them actually are real instruments. 1 of them I made up. You got it?
So
You're
am
gonna
I
have to
supposed to pick the one that you made up or the one
Yeah.
that...
Yeah, you have to tell me which one did I make up because the other 2 are going to be real. All right? And we want all of you at home to put in your guess as well. Okay, so here are the 3 options. 1, the cat piano. The way the cat piano works is it looks like a keyboard, and when you press a key, what actually happens is there are cages, little tiny cages behind the keyboard, and each cage has a different cat in it. And when you press the key, something pokes the cat, and the cat makes a different pitch of meow sound based on which cat it is.
Okay.
All right, so that's the cat piano. Okay, number 2 is the stalacpipe organ. All right, the stalacpipe organ uses stalactites, which are those things in caves that hang off the ceilings. But there's a keyboard, and you play the notes, and actually it activates little mallets that hit the stalactite and makes a sound. Okay, that's the stalacpipe organ. And finally, the musical swing set. Now, the musical swing set looks like a swing set that you'd see on a playground, but there are gongs and bells that are positioned so that as you are swinging on the swings, you can reach out and like hit or kick the gong. And if you do it in sync with there's like 7 swings, then you can actually create music. Okay, so 2 of those are real, believe it or not. Which one did I make up? The cat piano, the stalacpipe organ, or the musical swing set? And Preston, you're going to guess first.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure the cat piano kind of sounds pretty real. I just have one question about it. Is it like a electronic piano or is it like a real, like a...
It's like a manual. There's no electricity involved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna say the musical swing set because it could be kind of dangerous. So I don't think people would invent that.
Okay, good. Okay, so we have one guess for the musical swing set. How about Bo?
I'm gonna go with the the cat piano.
Okay. The correct answer is the musical swing set. Good
Yes.
job, Preston.
No
Okay,
way.
now, in fairness, the cat piano, the cat piano, chances, based on my research, it was found, there was a sketch that was found like in the 18th century, and we don't know if anyone actually ever made it. It might have just been an idea. We don't know if it actually was seen to fruition, but there was an actual concept sketched out for a cat piano.
There's a
Okay,
conversational-
There's one more round. So, Bo, you can redeem yourself here. Okay. All right. Number 1, a musical road. Now, the way the musical road works is it's a strip of like highway, but it's designed with those little rumble strips, so that as you drive over it in your car, it actually plays a particular melody as you're driving. Okay. Number 2, the harp of Artemis. Now, Artemis was the goddess of the hunt. So this was an ancient instrument where you take like bows, like from bows, like a bow and arrow, and you of different sizes, and you line them up and actually pluck on the strings of the bow like a harp. So that's the harp of Artemis. And then finally, the vegetable orchestra. The vegetable orchestra is just like it sounds. It's a group of musicians, but they only play instruments that are made 100% of vegetables, fresh vegetables.
What is going on?
And so one of those I made up, and the other 2 are real. And Preston, you go first again, bud.
Okay.
And everyone at home, put your guess in the chat.
Okay, so
So it's the musical road, the harp of Artemis, and the vegetable orchestra.
so I'm just gonna use some logic here, but if I'm
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the second one was the what was it called?
The harp of Artemis.
The Harp of Artemis. That seems pretty real because I've been reading a ton of Greek mythology, like Percy Jackson and like those fantasy books.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot about them. So I learned that there's like a Athena's flute or something, but the Artemis harp sounds pretty real. And then the last one, I have no idea how they do that, but I'm just gonna count that real. So I think it's the musical road that's wrong.
Okay. One guess for the musical road. How about you, Bo?
I think I'll go with the veggie orchestra.
I stumped you both. The harp of Artemis, I made up. And the other 2 are both real. So you can find the video of the Vienna Vegetable Orchestra online. They take carrots and turn them into wind instruments, and they do all kinds of crazy things. And the musical road was actually designed by Honda as a promotional thing. And as you drive over the road, it plays the William Tell Overture. So there you go. Thank you guys for playing along. I hope that was fun for you 2, and I hope it was fun for all of you at home. And now I think it's time to get into the final 2 pieces of the program. But before we do that, I just want to say thank you to everyone for watching and for being with us. We so appreciate you spending this time with us. And most importantly, thank you to Bo and to Preston. This has just been a magical evening of guitar music, and we really appreciate you guys being with us. So, I think Bo is going to go first here. What do you have for us?
I have all of me ready to go.
Now, this is all of me, as in
Yes, all of me.
because there are 2 all of me's, but this
Right.
is the jazz standard.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I love this song. All right, take it away. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
you.
So cool. I love that arrangement. So that was Byun, and now finally to take us out of the program, we have Preston Hong, our young alum. What are you going to play for us, Preston?
Well, for this last piece, I'm gonna do something unique. I'm gonna be playing Sound of Silence. This piece is originally written by Simon and Garfunkel, and I was inspired to play this piece because I saw Stephanie Jones and Milos play it on YouTube. So this piece reminds us to listen more so we can understand each other better. And hope you enjoy.
Beautiful message. Preston Hong, Bokyung Byun. Give it up for them, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being with us. Have a great night. I'm Peter Dugan. It's been such a pleasure. Thank you both.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Good night.